MC Radio Rental. We will freestyle rap, and instead of using some random words to prompt the freestyle, we're going to use words from the Oxford Book of English Verse. We're just going to randomly scroll through this book of poetry and click on some random poems and then pick out some words and some phrases and try and use those in the freestyle. Like a warrior 'cause I slay, you know I'm formed of all the clay. I'm like a donkey 'cause I bray, but I'm not shonky 'cause I never break. I'm finding all my worth, all the electricity comes in a surge. I'm questioning if the purpose is worth this act of service, From the earth as it turns, you know that it surges, and you know that like my name was Sturgis, and we're turning it up to the purpose. Spitting all the sermons, if I'm spitting too quiet it's a murmur. Take it down below the surface, then rise back up in a surgeon. I'm like a surgeon, I'm so precise, I'm so nice with the knife, and you know that I might try to extricate my own spine just to show off my style. According to need is how we should be distributing all of the resources. Got to ask where it's all formed and what is the source of the intercourse. We're sending it all back like it's with a horse. That might not be healthy, and if you're spending on that you might not be wealthy. In the belfry we got the hunchback. I say, man, I really love that, 'cause why should a spine be straight? I think I'm gonna find the hate if I don't break it and then remake it. You know that I'm cooking the chicken like it is Cajun. I'm uncaged and I am rampant. You know that I am throwing these hands, it's gratis, it's free. Coming at you, we are gonna hammer everybody in the tree, because there's just too many branches and the canvas can't hold this. I'm 50 lashes of what I'm handing out, 'cause I gotta shout, gotta grout, put all the tails on the tables I'm about. I'm gonna build up a whole new house, we don't have to live in a tree, it's grouse, and so I'm gonna make a chimney, God willing. You know we're gonna get all of the filling for the cake, so it's gonna be delicious. I am vicious on the cake, and I'm spitting all the simians, I'm speaking all the synonyms, I'm eating all the cinnamon. If you haven't heard it, then we are really finishing and starting again, spitting like it's infinite. You know that I am singing it like I am a simian, and like I'm a goddamn howler monkey. You know that the pounds are chunky, but you know we found the love way. You're gonna turn it up till we are funky, yeah. You know that I shot her yield, and you know that we love the feel. You know that we're running just through the field, and you know we're gonna grab onto the peel, because I got to get the oranges when I'm storing them. I am foraging for oranges, and I got porridge, and I'm gonna eat all the delicious breakfast, getting all the energy, nutrition when I send it. I'm never lessening, I'm only bettering, and we are sending all the energy to cemeteries. A lack of entropy is what we need. It's very scary. R.L. Stein, I'm spooky, and I'm very got a tendency to rap it loud, and you know that I have found the right sounds. You know that the dog's in a pound, but we are loving all of the ground. Showering the earth with the kisses. I know it's absurd that the misses. We are gonna. Alright. That was alright. We mostly ignored the poems, but that's alright. Lady of the Lambs. Alright. Alright. What's this beat doing? Yeah. The Lady of the Lambs, she'd be crazy with the hands, She's engraving them with Sams or Psalms up in the sand. She's been tracing her name into the beach, and I can't explain the way it makes me see. She's been writing all of the poetry, right as the high tide it be flowing, and every day the poetry's erased because it's taken away by the water. And every day she is forcing her words into your aorta, but it doesn't matter because she traces it to earth. It's kind of absurd. she makes it with the words. She's got a stick and she's like a nib, cause she's inscribing it with the tip. She's writing into the very beach, and it seems to me that it is beautifully written. She's got all the nice cursive, she's got the nice stick, and she's turning because she's inserting the nib into the sand. That's how she's writing. She demands that all of her thoughts be turned into water and then wiped away into new forms, and I guess in that way she's writing into the planet. She's gonna reach for it and then she grabs it. Every poem she ever wrote is inside us, and I might find that she's inscribed it. It's part of the whole damn core, going all the way down. It's like a war, and every day she wins it. She is infinite, and it's even better when she is singing, cause as she's writing she murmurs all the words, and it's kind of absurd. It rises with the surge, and it's like the earth is accepting what she said. It's got the evidence, it's sedimentary, I guess, because it's igneous. It is infinite when she's singing it. She's sending it down and she will never miss it. Every missive that she's sending is swallowed up by the earth. It's kind of absurd, but it sends every word. I don't even know what she's writing. It's kind of crazy when I'm inscribing it. She doesn't describe it, she's just sending it. Every sentence goes to the cemetery. Very scary, sedentary, sedimentary. It's meant to be, and maybe it's a destiny. I've been with her up here on the desert island, and I can say that I said it highly. It reminds me of all the times when I was in the slide, living the city style. Cause back in then, we weren't on the desert island, we were together at a town, and it was rivaling every experience I've ever had. We were really needing it, but now I'm fearing it. Don't want to go back, wanna sit on the island with those hands, no plans. I'm just sitting back reclining. You know that we are living it high, we are rhyming. You know that we're sliding into a simple life. You know that I don't want any single wife. You know we're just sitting back, me and her and her. It's kind of absurd, but I found that it's worth the three of us just chilling back on the island. And you know that I'm spitting back rhyming when I'm firing, and she's writing and I'm rhyming and she's reclining. She's the lazy one, I don't know why. She be writing, I be rhyming. She's just lying. She's just sitting back and describing all of this stuff that she supposedly did, but I don't think it's true. She is so full of shit, opening it and then closing it again. And you know that the flow, it is roaming again. We are roaming like Ronins. We're going all over the ocean. We're in a boat rowing, we're flowing, and I don't know where we're going, but we've chosen to seize the moment, leave the flow. So you know that the ocean is harsh, it's a harsh mistress. We disembark, we get off the boat onto a new island, and I find that this island's quite fine, cause it's got all of the pigs and I can eat pork, and it's got all of the list. I don't care at all, cause it's got all of the mist, and I see the fall of the mist, and I love it all. That was good. That was an actual little story about living on a desert island. That was good. Alright. What next? Let's use some of these words. Sticks and acheron. Picks we grabbin' on. Fits the hammer of. Phoebus. Can you even believe it? That we are fiending for the Phoebus. We need but to retreat, but he just keeps on believing that we're gonna see victory. And it seems to me that the end of sheep is what we be when we be fleeced. The golden sheep is not holding me, because slowly we might be retreating, leaving the legions to Caesar's legions. And you know that we might be leaving, we're bleeding, retreating. So we gotta run away, find a better day, find a Mockingjay or a Popinjay. And I gotta be better than I was. And you know that I gotta hold on to the frocks. And you know that we play the slots. Every time we're gonna win, I leave a lot. I leave a lot more money than I got, so I'm in debt, and I gotta find a mop because I got to clean it. You better believe that I'm gonna clean it, and it's gonna sheen. I'm not meek, and you know I gotta be a rhyming machine because I'm cleaning. I'm a janitor grabbing a bleat. Alright, we're rapping way too rapidly. Slow it down. Today I'm gonna get a mop, and you know it doesn't cost a lot. And you know I got a whole flock, cause I got all the sheep and I fleece them a lot. I got to keep it all warm when it's the winter. I will form a new kind of jumper, and you know I love it. I got 100 and I'm gonna say so goddamn toasty. You know that I'm rhyming flowly or slowly. Can't toast me, cause I'm too delicious. Row me, cause I'm like a boat, and you know I flow every time that I'm like a groat. Cause I cost not cause I cost not lots, and you know that we flop every time clogs. Like I'm Dutch and I'm wearing that. Alright, this is shit. Let's do a different beat. Alright. MC Radio Rental. Where are some words for us to use? Oblivion memory. Oblivious century. We're living in enemies. We're listening centers. We're living in the cemetery. It's the death of memories. I don't know where you're sending me to Gethsemane, but open sesame, you gotta get in. When I'm spitting all the synonyms, it's like we're ending the oblivion, like the Elder Scrolls 4, and it's kind of absurd that I can't form a new aorta. I gotta break through the gate. You're rapping like Hemingway every day, cause words tend to sway when we're dancing, and you know that I've written it to the canvas. It's outstanding. We're lancing all the boils, so we are fanning away all of the wind, cause it's gotten too hot. You know that spines in brine cost not lots, and you know it explodes every time we seize the moment. And you know that the seas are foaming like a Ronin, because we're roaming. It's erroneous to go to the place you shouldn't go, so you better go and row. You better cross the whole damn canal, otherwise you might find that you fell. What rhymes with canal? You are a pal, but I guess we're gonna have to sit back in style. Every time I run a mile, it's right. You know that we got to increase the pace. Every day we might unlace and then untrace it. Take it back to basics, and we might fix your face, your eyes with LASIK. And you know that it was kind of erased when you take it back into basics. I'll emblazon. You know we're gonna put all our face onto the banner. If you need repairs, then I will fetch a spanner. You know that you're a nail and I'm a hammer, and you know I got the gravity. It is grabbing me and hammering. It is so infinite, and you know what? If I start it, then I finish it. You know that we take the max back to minimum, and you know that we're sending the synonym and the cinnamon. Look, we're on the dunes, don't get confused. Might be a ruse, it is all a fake, and everything I've given away I will take. I've got the power to devour. I might just deflower with the flour, because I was a baking virgin, but then I made a cake, and I am certain that my purpose is to make the pastries. Better do it so and don't be hasty. You know that I started bad, now I'm greatly improving my ability to bake. See, I'm the chef, the very best, and all the merriment happens, I guess, because I have all of the nice tools. I got no fools, I got to steal all the jewels, cause I need the nice knives with all of the jewelry. And you know that I'm real smart, so there is no fooling me. And you should see everybody in the kitchen, you know they're standing at attention, gonna listen, cause the mission is to make the good dinner. You know that I do it nice, I'm no sinner, and you know it takes an hour and a minute, but my rhyme's infinite and I'll never finish. Alright. Let's find some new random words from this poetry book and use them for the raps. I feel like there's not a crazy vocab going on in these poems. I guess most poetry mostly uses simple words, although this has Lazarus. Yeah. I see it, then I am grabbing it. I'll rise again like I was Lazarus, and I am hammering because everything's a nail. I read braille, you're made of shale. I'm not great. Look, the holy grail, I will never fail. I gotta get the relic and we're gonna sail. So we're gonna get to the place, the destination. And you know that I am greatness is what we're trying to reach for. So I seesaw up and down, maximum, minimum, and we roar like I was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And you know that I'm gonna grab it all, I guess, because I need all of the supplies to rhyme. You know I'm gonna find that I need it in good time, cause there is a spy inside a crew, and I think I might find that it's you. You were meant to be an oarsman, and I thought that was really important, but I see betrayal that you were forming, the mutiny that you should see, it's sordid, so I'm gonna put a stop to this. You know, I'm gonna put you out of the cockpit, and I'm gonna throw you away into the sea. It's not likely that you will succeed, you might sink to the bottom of the trench, and there's no merryman, I guess you're gonna be dead, cause you'll be feeding the fishes, you're delicious, and the mission is to go to the bottom, and then there's vision, cause you're gonna break apart, it's gonna go hard. You know, I guess you should have thought of that when you're in the yard, the shipyard. When you signed up to the captain, it's not hard to imagine you lacked the imagination to inflame you with all of the energies that you need through the day, and that's why you failed to be a good oarsman, and you didn't find the energy that you sourced. It's kinda crazy that you turned against me, because they would take a century to beat me, so you don't have the time, you just won't survive. Now you're gonna live down at the bottom of the brine. I'm the captain, and you can't even imagine all of the nice fly rhymes that I'm a-grabbing, and you know that I'm stabbing any of the pirates are coming at my face, and you're really firing the cannonballs. They think they have it all, but I'm a cannibal, eat you like Hannibal, and I am never gonna slow down at all. We're on the 7 seas, and I just must not fall, because the winds are sending us all of the energy, the acceleration, like back to Gethsemane, and the velocity. There's a lot of me, I've been cloned, and we're dropping philosophy like I'm Snoke, and you know that Palpatine is grabbing me, and you know that the calcium scene is the only thing that I could rhyme with Palpatine, but it doesn't matter, because we are really shouting team. We're getting louder, and we're approaching all the sirens. I gotta close my eyes and my ears that I'm finding, and it's chiming, and it's shining like a bell. Oh hell, the sirens are telling me everything in the future of my destiny, telling me everything that I am meant to be, and they're shimmering and shammering and sheltering, and you know that I gotta go to hell, you see, so the sirens will eat me alive. I should have closed my eyes in good time, but it seems to me that I won't fly. I'm gonna stay here, and I'll be reminded. Alright, that was also pretty good. That was also like a coherent story. Alright. Let's use the word vain. Yeah. Every London lane has tons of vain or vanity grabbing me like a manatee. I'm gonna grab all the gravity, because I'm hammering like a nail. You can't I'm shambling like I was a zombie. I'm an undead, so who could want me? I've been rotting and my eyes are falling out. I think it's important that I find out where my brains went. I'm explaining the ages, it's crazy. I can't scrape the stains, cause I'm a zombie. I'm gonna eat your face. Got out of my grave, now the day is great. You know that I like being immortal and undead. I might fall through a portal, and then I'm in some kind of underworld. And you know that I won't fumble, girl, because I'm gonna meet the shades in Hades, and it's great that the ladies are sitting back where it's shady. We're just sipping on all the ambrosia, it's so delicious, and it might flow over, and you know that I might seize the moment and implode or explode. It doesn't matter that I go, whether backwards or forwards, we're forming a new shape. So you latch your aorta, so batten the hatches, you're batting your lashes. We're famished, and so we're gonna eat all the radishes and salad. Know that I love my greens like a rabbit, and you know that I eat it mean like I'm rabid. What's happening from a rabbit in the hat? You know it's magic, man. I gotta get a gat, cause otherwise how am I gonna fight these wizards? You know that the lizards are giving out these kisses. I'm like Voldemort, and I slowly thought, because I'm too dumb whether I can hold a thought. You know I might be an IQ of 12, but it doesn't matter, cause I might hit the shelf to break all of the decorations back onto the floor. You know that I have found all of the flaws, and you know that there is a paucity, it's sorcery when I'm spitting more of heat, cause we gotta turn it up, we gotta eat all the chunks, we eat the love, and you know we are fun, so we're gonna keep on running into the hallway, and you know that we are finding sorcery like a spell. R-A-P. Well, I guess that's how you rap in sorcery. And you know, if there's only one of me, there'll be more of me. And we were pouring heat like we were molten iron. And you know that we can hold the fire, because we gotta forge all the nice swords. It's important that we find the ore. Because how are we gonna forge things without ore, huh? JMO says, so groovy. Thank you, JMO. The beats are good too. Alright. Ooh, mystic pity. Those are some fun words. Yeah. I throw the dart and you miss me, you know that I might be mystic, you know that these roads are misty, you copy me like a mimic, it's infinite when I'm dropping all the rhymes, and I do a double time, cause you know I'm really fine, and I really go to start, cause I will impart it, you know that you're looking confused like you sharded, I've got the armor so I'm impervious, and you know that the purpose is certain, and it's worth it, so I'm gonna make a service, I'm gonna build a temple, and you know that if you come in, a temple's gonna end you, send you to the cemetery, it's very scary. You know that I am really buried, but I'm like Matt Berry, cause I'm spitting like I'm toast, and you know I got the most, so you know I gotta roast you. How you gonna hold the heat without a toaster? You know I'm gonna improve and then I flow you. I might implode and explode, doesn't matter where it goes, as long as that we seize the flow and we reach the hope, cause we're gonna get higher. You know that I inspire, I'm rising up the spire, and you know I'm not a liar, cause I only spell the truth. I say forsooth and then I gotta pull the tooth. I'm a dentist and I'm kinda mental, you know I'm gonna send you back to the temple, you're gonna run away, I'm like a mockingjay, you're like a popinjay, like a donkey gonna bray, so you know that we will flame it, I'll inflame ancients, you know we're gonna go from Melbourne to Asia, and you know that I smell them later, I take the paper and then I might show you hater, like Tony Slater or skater, I'm a pro skater, gonna see you later, and I will inflame you, no paper. Take it lesser up to the grader, it's mathematics, I'm causing havoc and I'm erratic and I'm never static, I'm dynamic so I'm grabbing it, and you know that it's free, it's gratis, and you're having me like Sean Hannity, I'm like a mockery, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole manatee, and you know that we're stumbling, but it doesn't matter, see, cause we are rattling and we are grappling and the gravity, we are rapping too fast, so you know we're gonna slow it down, indeed, you know that I'm invisible so you never see me, and you know that I see in 3D, it seems to me that on TV you can never reach me, you know I'm on the CRT because I gotta be likely to succeed, and you know I'm like a televangelist because I'm candid and I gotta tell the truth, and I'm not standard, I'm a man who's gonna go according opposite the plans, you know that we will stand at the stands, and you know I am a big fan of you, a stand, blam. It's like we are winning, and you know that we are telling the truth, that we're never sinning, and you know that we are thinning, cause I got all the fins, I'm a mermaid, there's no way to ting, I'm eating the tin, a nice metal, you know that I might get a pencil, because I've got to write down every rhyme, otherwise I won't be a scribe, you know I'm like a monk, cause I'm weighing like a ton, and I'm set to stun, so it's gonna be real fun, you know that I might grow all of the beans, with the nice leaves and the pottery scene, you know I gotta be mean, cause I'm like an ogre, you know I got the layers and I might explode, and you know I gotta flow, get out of my swamp, it costs a little, it doesn't cost a lot, and you know that Farquaad is coming from a gingerbread, and you know that I'm really into it, you know you got stones in your head, and you know I'm gonna send you very bread, cause you know you're hungry, I'm set to bake, you know I got the taste and I'm gonna slake everything you need, nutritional scene is what it's meant to be, so I'm grabbing all the yeast, and you know I'm gonna bake it back to basics, you know I got the grave and I might engrave it on your face, and the LASIK is gonna let you see, you don't want to be blind, trust me, and in this century, or maybe in the next, you know I got the merry men to Tex-Mex, is what I'm gonna eat if I was a T-Rex, so you know that I might be elected democratically, so you better be grabbing heat at the top of the cemetery, I'm like R.L. Spine, I'm creeping up your mind, R.L. Stein, but I have got the fire, I've got the style, and you know that I'm sliding, going down the slope like we are flying, either we going up or down, I haven't found where the way, where the dog in the pound, and you know that the sound is really resounding, you know that I take over the town, and we're gonna paint it red, and it's coming from the head, and you know that they all fled, cause they're scared of my lead, cause I'm firing, like I am a pirate, and I'm rhyming, at the top of my mind, and we are styling, and you know we're on the grind, and we are live, so, the YouTube, look, Oh boy. Damn, that was so great until we said YouTube. Jason H says, you're getting better. Haven't tuned in for several months. Thank you, Jason. I think we are a lot better. I've got a plan to do a rap battle against myself. I'm gonna listen to a past episode of one of these live streams and look at the random words and use the same random words to do a different rhyme now. And then we can see which one's better. I could do a rap battle against my past self, a time travel rap battle. I think that'll be really fun. So we'll do that at some point. Alright. Poem says Babylon. Yeah. We're on the roller coaster, grabbing on. We're holding on, going to Babylon. You know that I really have it long. It's going forever. I never stay and stop, cause I never slow. You know that I got to go with the flow. And you know in the boat I've always got to row. You know the castle is protected by a moat. And you know that it's hardly just a moat of dust, so it will not slowly rust. You know that I will curse cause I cussed. And if you got the mustard then you must put the custard on your touch. You know it's so delicious. I am not fussed cause I'm just chill. I'm sitting back relaxing. You're in the clan, so maybe you were clashing. We're ravishing the beat cause I'm famished. And you know that I got to grab it with the radish. Because I know the havoc, I am like a rabbit. I'm pulled out a hat and I just don't like it. I am climbing up the lattice and we're gonna be angry. And you know that I am never ever sanguine because I need a sandwich and I am unhanded. I haven't got what I need, I speak candid. It's always the truth, whole and untouched. And you know that I am slowly unblushed cause we're removing all of the makeup. Make no mistake, I'm eating the steak cause it is delicious. I got to eat the iron when I'm rhyming. No, I'm never lying. You know the way you're flying like I was a lion. And I've got the pride, so I'm so inspired. We gotta eat all of the antelopes. And you know I'm gonna eat them really slow cause I need to eat all of the bleeding meat. It's what I get, all of my protein. And so slowly we're gonna hunt them. I'm gonna eat one, then I'm gonna eat 100. And then they are sundered, they're broken to pieces. You better believe that the antelopes are bleeding. But a zebra punched me in the face with the hoof. It's not great, I made a mistake. Now I've got a big old hoof print in my face and there's no escaping it. It's not great, so I'm gonna unlace it, take off my runners. And you know we're gonna make them stunning in the sun. We're just sitting back, playing lazy lions. And I am finding that I am not residing at the top of the pride. It's not that nice, so I gotta find a way that I can rise. I got to improve, top of the pack. And you know that I have got to grab a gat. Yeah, I'm a lion and I've got a nice gun. It's not set to stun, so y'all better run. I'm sitting in the back in Savannah, and you know that I'm with my wife, her name's Hannah. And you know I got a spanner cause I make the repairs. If you're a broken horse, you're a mare. And you know the lion is up in the lair. I have got the sunglasses for all the glare. Alright, let's use the word delight, shall we? That sounds delightful. I'm delighted. If you can be delighted, can you be dedarked? Can you be deshadowed? I'm so delighted I might take flight. Do it in day or in night. With all the salt or the spice. And you know if I might not fight because I'm like a pacifist, I'm grabbing it and it is havoc. You know that 50 lashes that we inhabit. It's like we're living under the punishment. And you know that we're not eating with the nourishment. And we encourage all the good behavior. And you know that if it's not now, later. Like a pro skater, like I'm Tony Hawk, and I play for the Lakers. I'll emblazon my name onto my face so that there won't be confusion, you know, and not to say, you know that you might be spayed like a cat. When it's taken away, then you can't reproduce, you can't produce movement. If you sleep, you can't even be lucid, and you know you confuse them, it's just a ruse. You know that it makes movement metamucil, Seize the moment, I improvise so nice, it's like I wrote it, you know that we're gonna fold it like origami, we're rolling like a boulder. So, I don't gather no moss, and you know that I've gotta gather a lot because I gotta get all the stones. I take it all home when I'm on the roam, cause I gotta get the rocks so I can build a house. Otherwise my current place won't fit a mouse. My current apartment is one part and I barely start to get in, it's hard. So I gotta get a bigger place for my home. You know that I gotta get toes from the loam, and you know that it's like it's shown, it's like a TV show, and we should go to another place. It's not great, not the gate. Have a sway, you do them like a mockingjay, and we slay like we were a knight. And you know it's important that I see the light, so I gotta sway like I was dancing. And you know that I might fight the cancer, and we are lancing everything in your hand, and everything is going according to the plan. It's like it was laid out like cause and effect, and you know that I might find the geth, and you know that I find it on the geck, like we're in Fallout 3 and I haven't yet decided which way is the rhyme, and the light's exciting and I eat the lime, cause you know the vitamin C is exciting me, and I might be reading with fleas. Look, it's too damn fast. We gotta slow it down, we gotta simplify and do it. Alright. We're gonna do a different beat. We're gonna do a different beat and we're gonna simplify. Alright. Thousands. That's a good word. Yeah. I put all the water in a fountain, 1 in 100 then 1,000. There's so many that I can't count them. Water rises to a mountain and then it froze. I can't explain to you how crazy it is. It is a glacier, and you know that it's glazing like it's water, and you know that it's important that it forms into an ice shelf. And I might wish for some wealth. What else rhymes with ice shelf? I think you might need my help, so otherwise the water's going to crash. It's gonna melt and it's not fashionable to grab it all, so we gotta have it all. Improving it, we don't lack it all. We gotta do something about all the warming, all of this strange form that's forming, all this storm that's storming. It is really important, cause you can see that the seas are rising, and you might find that we are flying away from the coast, making a toast. Gotta get away, cause I feel my toes are wettening. My toes might be severing, and you know that we're going to 70s. We gotta go back in time, that's how we will fix the climate. Rewind it, go back to the place we like, and then we're gonna live there. Maybe I will move to Delaware, and we're gonna scare all the people from the past, but we're gonna explain the truth. It's not hard. We say we got in a time machine to get away from global warming from the future, and it's lucid. We achieve the movement. You know that we take 2 times, then we fuse them, and then we reduce them. It is moot, because we get together. I'm loud, I'm not mute, cause you know that we're gonna be living with our grandfathers, and you know we're sharing that larder, cause we're gonna be eating from those same resources. It's gonna be difficult and quite important to find a way to distribute it. Otherwise we're angry, we're not lucid. We face the music and we improve it. Otherwise this place might be a nuisance. We have to explain that we gotta share. We're in Delaware and we're gonna eat all of the bears. Yeah, I know it's not nice to eat a bear, but we're running out of everything else. Share. We got to eat all of resources. It's important that we form a new world order after time travel, and you know that I might bang the gavel. We need justice. You don't cut the mustard, and you know that it's hard, but we have to rush this. Can't even touch this. I think that's a good solution to climate change, if we all just get in a time machine and go back to the 70s, and if just everyone lives in the 70s perpetually. I think that's a sensible way to deal with environmental issues. Nature. What rhymes with nature? Yeah. You're tardy, you're late, you do it each day, your nature. I can't even explain ya. How do I spark a flame to inflame ya? The divine. What we find when we rhyme, we kinda shine in the mine with the diamonds and the wipe away the grime, cause the 9 to 5 is mining. It's so exciting, it's so nice, you might just be rewinding so you can listen again to what we said from the head with all the merriment and the evidence back to the sediment. It doesn't matter where we really went, maybe we'll be found again, and you know that I will sound the bell. Alright, that was garbage. I want to do one more with a different rhyme and see what happens. This one's kind of fast. Let's see what happens. Alright. And should we do just random words? Maybe we just do random words. Alright. Alright. Let's try and keep up with this. Every day you gotta climb, and I find I gotta sigh. If I don't get to climb it, that I need to be residing. You know that we're shining, 9 to 5 when the sun is rising. I am firing like a pyre, I'm no liar, Alright, 5 more random words. Last one. Strain, air, dish, steward, black. Yeah. Climb so high, got the pain. I feel my muscles will strain, and I will rustle my brain, so I will touch all the stains. Gotta rearrange it, find behavior that is greater, otherwise we might just slide to the bottom and we'll fail this climb. I'm the air, got to get everything. I stare at the sun, and I'm set to stun, and I will not care. We got to get to the very top of the goddamn summit. If we don't get to the top of the summit, then we're gonna fall or we might just plummet. You know that I'll eat the fish, and I will eat it, it is a nice dish. It is delicious, and I must insist that we eat everything cause we get rich. You know that we're grabbing at all of the salmon, and you know we're hammering, and I'm not famished cause I eat all of the protein. We're so mean, and you know we got clean. Black is the color that I got of the tax, and you know that I'm spitting facts. I'm like shadow facts, I'm so fast that I fax. I don't like it, I send you messages, and you know we're gonna get the betterment to the sediment, to the betterment of everybody in the whole damn what else rhymes with sediment? Sediment, sending it back to the to the sediment. Alright, random words: pound, strain, rule, glare, conceive. Can you even believe it? It's egregious when you agree with you know that we're bleeding. We need to fix all the lesions, because Caesar's legions are coming, and you know that they're leaving us running. You know that I feel I'm stunning, cause we got all the money. You know that I run like hares, like I'm a rabbit, and I see the glare, cause the sun is so damn bright, and I'm just trying to keep the rhymes tight. And you know that I'm slight, like I'm a hare, like I'm a rabbit, and I fight a bear. You know I could race all the tortoise, and if I win once, I say more of it is what I need, cause I'm athletic. You know that we ascending the lettuce, you know that we gotta run real fast. I got the fast twitch smushles, we're gonna go far. You know that the star is up in the sky, you know that it's bright when I got to shine. We are really starting to glimmer, you know that it's so cold I might shiver. You know that I am no fool, I am the king and I'm setting the rules. I have got riches and I have got jewels. Now you're on my list and so you will not fool, cause you a Boolean like Google search, and we a fool on them. You know we're using the and the or, and I will abhor it if we don't soar. We just gotta fly, we got to go higher to the atmosphere, and I might not fire. You know that we are like a star, nuclear fission, we gotta go far. You know the physics, it's like I am Einstein, and you know I rhyme at the top of the mind, and I might improvise 9 to 5 like I'm Einstein with the rhymes I inspire. Alright, we found Einstein. That's definitely a good word to use. Einstein rhymes, I'm flying, I'm a lion, I'm Einstein, and I might find. Alright, we're ending it there. Thanks for listening, everybody. This was fun. MC Radio Rental, episode 70. See you next time. Cheers.